I remember when my mom died, uh, I was her pastor. I was her only son. That was my first best friend. And my sisters said, now, mind you, being a pastor, one of the things we do is funerals. And so the same thing that we tell other people, we have to tell ourselves. But what do you do when it's your mom? You tell yourself the same thing you tell everybody else. So they were like, we don't want you to preach the funeral. But preaching the funeral would have been a release for me because that's what I do as a pastor. So they were like, we don't want to put that kind of pressure on you. Well, I've been in ministry for 35 years. There is no pressure. This is my way of saying goodbye to my mom. And so I didn't voice that. And I still carry that to this day, that I didn't tell them, no, we're not gonna do that this way. We're not gonna get somebody else to say what I can say about my mother and my member. So I held it inside, and I still live with that regret every day. But they put me up to do words of comfort.
Yes.
And so I had a little release, but not like it would have been to say the final goodbye. They were thinking that because we had such a close relationship, she used to call me her only begotten son. So I said all that to say this. I carried all of that, man, and my job is an hour and 45 minutes one way. There were so many times that because I did not verbalize how I felt and what I was going through and the turmoil that was tearing me apart on the inside, that I want to just take that little convertible and run that thing right on up through the woods at 100 miles an hour. But I realized that that was not the answer. So there was a lady that was in the building that I was in that was an LPC, and she saw that I was in distress, and every day she'd come by and counsel me without telling me she's counseling me. You got to surround yourself with the right people. It's never okay to just be silent about how you feel. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You have this one life that God gave you to live. And so you have to live it to the best of your ability. And if somebody doesn't understand your plight or your emotions, then that's not your village. Get around, like you said earlier, you have a village of brothers that you guys talk every morning. My son happens to be one of the guys that's in your village. And you guys talk every morning. That's a release for you guys. And that's a safe space. So in my mind, it's never good, man, to hold it in, especially if it's something that's really close to your heart.
Don't forget to join the WhatsApp community, where we will be encouraging and uplifting on a daily basis, as well as putting out updates regarding the show. Just click WhatsApp and search Talk Your Way Through.